Well, hey YouTube, it's Elvis Ammo here. Hey guys, I just wanted to do a quick video on some of this brass that I am finding with flash holes that are not standard, and they could break our pins in our dies when we're decapping them, and I also wanted to talk about whether that was normal or not. Is this okay? Is this a mistake? That kind of thing. So if you like these videos, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, support me on Patreon if you like. So what I've run into is I bought a bunch of this ammo. It's a Igman brand from Bosnia, and they've been around a long time, but they might not be very popular to some of you guys, that, you know, because there's so many different companies out there, right? So and I don't know if this is standard among this Bosnian ammo company or not, but apparently there are flash holes that I'm going to show you. This is the flash hole from this Igman ammo. See how small that hole is compared to, this is a standard flash hole. Alright, so there's a pretty good difference there. I'll see if I can put them both together. It'll be pretty apparent just eyeballing it that there's a difference in this one. It's very small compared to the standard. Now these are 60 thousandths of an inch, all right, and our standard is around 80 thousandths of an inch. So there's a pretty good difference, especially when you're talking about putting our decapping rods through this hole. All right, so you can see the decapping rod versus the hole. All right, so what's happening is I was sorting some brass, and I wanted to make some you know, some really good ammo. So I'm sorting all this stuff out, and I'd been shooting some of this, and I thought I would just use this brass, and this is what the head stamp has on there. The brass, it looks good. Let's see if we can just get you a look. I'm not sure if you need to see that or not, but that's the head stamp. Yeah, it's terrible, isn't it? I'm trying to get that little writing to show up. Right there. There you go. Just want you to see what it looks like actually, because if you find this, you might run into a problem like I did. See, it says 1K. Anyway, so there's, maybe you can see all of this. This is what the brass looks like. Nice sealed primers and all of that. Yeah. Sorry guys. Extremely hard to focus today. So anyway, so what I'm doing is I've sorted out this ammo, and I started decapping and priming it, decapping and sizing, and you can see the size of these holes, and that is no good. And I'm a stubborn dude, so I was like, I don't know what happened. Well, one thing that's going to happen is when that pin, if the pin does go in the hole and you run that thing up and knock that primer out, what you're going to find is that decapping rod is going to jam itself into this hole, and you're going to get a stuck case. All right, I don't care how much lube you put on there. And I did it 2 or 3 times before I decided what is going on. Anyway, don't judge me. So so now let's get to is this normal? Is this a mistake? You know, that kind of thing. So apparently this is a thing. All right. So there, you know, we don't always run into brass with primer holes that's not standard. You know, I mean, we just don't. But when you do, you need to know what you're looking at, why it's happening, why you found that, and how to avoid it. And that's what I'm trying to tell you right now, is how to avoid it unless you actually want it. There are special decapping pins for this kind of thing. All right. So apparently this is a thing among your, you know, elite bench rest, you know, competition shooters kind of thing. All right. And so there was a study done on these on the size of the flash hole. This is one that I actually run a pin through, so it actually swaged the hole to a larger diameter. That's what it did. So I was able to size a couple of them and decap. I guess that's one. Yeah. So I was actually able to accomplish it on a few of them. Anyway, I'm not sure how, but I did accomplish that. So apparently that's a thing, and I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you on my phone here. Apparently this is a study that was. This was just a niche German study on. This was the .62 flash hole with a Remington 7.5 primer. They're showing the type of flash that you're getting with this one. This is the standard. This is the .62 flash hole, and you can see a difference for sure. And this was another one with a Wolf 223 primer. These are supposed to be some pretty good primers with low flash points, and a lot of people desire these, and you can see that there wasn't much of a difference at all. And in the reading of the article, it stated that, you know, over many different pictures, you know, had a hard time telling the difference between the two. So we can decide, you know, whether the primer size, you know, a 60 versus an 80. Is this just a we're chasing our tail kind of thing, or is it really a thing? Because like we know about, you know, all the different strategies that we use and theories that we use and equipment that we use, you know, you can change one thing and create another problem for yourself, so to speak. So, you know, you guys tell me in the comment section, do you guys have any experience with these smaller flash holes? Do you love them? You know, what kind of differences are you finding if you are using them? But if you are using them, you are also using a decapping pin that is made for them. And I can imagine that if you're using a decapping pin for a .62 or a .60, then you know, you have a very delicate decapping pin, and you know, you could break them even easier than we can break the ones that we have that are standard. Anyway, I wanted to give a warning to you guys when you find this brass, you know, that, you know, if you see this head stamp, you might want to just shine a light down inside these cases and check the flash hole. It'll be obvious, you know, that you can definitely tell the difference. There's what a case head looks like. You'll be able to look down in there with a light, and it'll be obvious that the flash hole is very small. anyway, I hope this helped, and you know, some of you guys that are, you know, high stakes shooters, if you would comment if you're familiar with these flash holes, so that everybody can read in the comments and know for themselves from your experience. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next video.